Hello and welcome everyone. Thoddius here in another stream on our survival world here for the Team Apocalypse Gamers server. Welcome back everyone, and today I wrote myself some notes here because I want to focus on a couple of specific things that I think will help us in the near future. Currently, I did want to show you guys the lights that I'm planning on using from Ender.io. These are powered lights, inverted. The inverted makes it so that you don't need a redstone signal for it to be on. A redstone signal would actually turn it off. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and leave it on. They don't really use much in the way of power, and since I've got the solar power and the capacitor bank over there, I think we'll be fine. I did find one of my melon golems. He was hanging out back here, I think trying to get close enough to heal/repair those guys. Now this here is an 11 by 11 area in between the walls and the barrels here. So it's definitely a good sized area, and this powered light handles it all. So definitely larger than a regular torch can produce, so I like that. Let's see, let me pull out the wrench so I can show you how I wired it up. So basically what I did was I came off of the line where the solar panel is, and I just came straight out from there. This here is going to be, this is basically just a test. I wanted to see how it looked, how much light it provided. So in the near future we'll be making some more of these to light everything up so that we don't have to look at torches all over the place. I'll probably come up with some type of grid system so that you know, power will be easy to transfer for these, and eventually, yes, I want to go wireless, but wireless requires Enderman heads, and I haven't found an Enderman spawner yet, so we'll definitely need to be going and looking for one of those so we can bring that home. Or maybe we'll just leave it there and go visit it when we need the heads. Today, there's a couple of things that I want to do. I've done some more cleanup in the area. I'll put that back in there, and I guess I can put the jack-o'-lanterns too. And the pipe. So, some of what I've done is I've added this work table here so that I can automatically create the compressed dirt and compressed cobblestone. Well, not automatically, but quickly. All I have to do is put the ingredients into this chest, and then I can pull it out of there quickly and easily. There is an auto crafter available, but I just wanted to go with this real quick because these hold 256 stacks, and they got full. So I decided I would just go ahead and make some more compressed. So now to get into what the plan is, over here, basically, if you take mossy stone bricks and put them in the enrichment chamber, it takes the moss off and you get stone bricks. So basically I just set it up here so that it would be really easy. Oh, and that's why I needed that tube. It was automatically feeding back into the chest, which is why I had taken that tube off. But I'm also going to need, now that that's done, I can pull this chest off of here, and then we can go ahead and put that back in so that it'll automatically feed them out, which is of course what I want them to do. And the rest are stored in there. If you take regular bricks and put them into an enrichment chamber, you will get, let me show you, regular stone bricks in the enrichment chamber gives you chiseled stone bricks. Well, I didn't really want them to turn into chiseled stone bricks eventually by leaving it in the chest. If I had done that, then eventually the chiseled stone bricks would go through the enrichment chamber, I believe, and get turned into... oh, nothing. Okay, so I guess that's where it stops. Though you can put it in the crusher to turn it back into stone bricks. So you do have ways to go back and forth between stone bricks, cracked stone bricks, and mossy stone bricks, which is kind of a nice thing. All right, so now let's get into what the focus is going to be for today's session. Go and sleep through the night here because it is dark out. And a couple of things. You'll notice here that I've got a wall around our area now, and it goes all the way around, and I've built some huts, basically. Hut, I guess, is really not a good word because, you know, they're made out of stone bricks and all. So I've made these houses for villagers. Why? Well, because villagers provide emeralds, and I'm going to need emeralds for some things. And I've actually had, let me go and find it, a villager who's been sitting in here, trapped inside, because I'm such an evil person, trapped inside this net, or lasso. And this is one that I picked up through my travels. It's 28 paper for an emerald. Well, that's a pretty good trade, in my opinion. So I wanted to bring him home. Well, I built all these houses here to house more villagers. So I know where there's some villages. And so I want to go and get some villagers for trades. And you'll see that I've lit the entire area up. Turn the F7 back on so you can see everything inside is flattened and lit up and beautiful. And with the wall now, at night I don't hear as many of the turrets going off because, of course, mobs can't spawn inside of our area. Ooh, you know what? 26 paper. Let's go get some emeralds real quick. Because I'm really low on emeralds right now, honestly. And let's see. Yeah. So, I want to get some trades for emeralds, and with the, I believe it's, I think it might be witchery. One of the mods that causes the like the spiders to drop string, and blazes drop blaze powder every now and then. Also causes villagers to occasionally drop an emerald. Well, hey, that sounds like a pretty good deal to me. So maybe we can get some free emeralds that way. That's not really the key to what I'm working on, but I definitely need that availability. So at 26, I think I'll be able to get maybe like 5 or 6 emeralds. And for paper, that's basically one piece of paper per, or one piece of sugarcane per piece of paper. So there's 2. Oh, it was actually 28. I thought it was a 26. Okay, so we've got 3. Now we're going to see what this guy's next trade is with the magical particle effects. And as soon as he's done, he's a librarian, so maybe he'll want like 1 emerald for a bookshelf or something crazy like that. Let's find out. A written book for an emerald. Well, a written book isn't too hard. If you look at what that requires, I might be able to use any basic written book, but I know, no, okay, what you need to do is you need to get the book and quill, I believe. You take the book and quill and then you turn it into a written book by saving it. So I've had this trade before. So it's actually a pretty easy one. All you need is the book with a feather and some black dye of some kind, and you can make a book and quill. So the book being 3 paper. Of course, there are a couple of different recipes for books as well, with Tinker's Construct and all that. But so we've got a way to do that. Now, these guys are going to need some type of defense. These houses are way too far away from these obsidian turrets. So, these guys are definitely going to need some kind of protection. And do I want to put turrets on top of the houses? I could easily do that. Eventually, I want to have enough villagers that will actually get some iron golems. That is definitely something that I would like to see happen. I'm going to throw that stuff in there because I don't need to carry it. Okay. So, I finally mastered my King Slime Cleaver, and it is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I got lucky and thankfully did not get fiery on it, so it's going to be perfect for Enderman, and I stuck an extra level of beheading on it as well. So it one-shots pretty much any mob that doesn't have armor, and anything that does have armor. The King Slime Rapier, it does 16 damage. So, and I got beheading on that as well when I mastered it. So definitely some very, very nice tools and weapons coming from the King Slime. Just want to run over here and see if I can see if he's up there again, because he keeps coming back. I don't see one over there. So I did accidentally leave a what's the word? A chunk loader running. So while I was offline. So I don't know if he showed up and disappeared or anything like that. He probably wouldn't have spawned because nobody was here. But okay, so in order to get these villagers, we need to get out there. And so one of the things that I want to do is I'm going to make what's called a portal, a colorful portal. And this is from the Colorful Portals mod. For those of you who aren't familiar with it, it's kind of like making a portal to the Nether, but you can also make portable versions. So I think I'm going to be using brown because I have already used brown as one of my my ender chests. So I think I'm going to kind of stay with the brown frequency for myself. So here you can see there's brown stained clay. So I just need to get some stained clay from hardened clay. Or I can use brown wool, which I'm not sure if I have any brown wool left, but obviously brown wool would be pretty easy to get. So, and then I need a bucket of colorful water. I believe I already have one of those buckets around. Let me take a look and see. I was sure that I found one. If not, you can make them using a bucket and an ingot of gold. Bucket. There it is. Okay, now this one here, unfortunately, doesn't have any water in it. So I found this in a dungeon. You can find it with water, which means you don't have to go through this next step. But basically what I need is I need to take this and a regular bucket, and I need to add blue, yellow, red, black, green, brown, and white dye to it. Not very difficult. Let's see. I'm going to need to do it twice, actually. So let's go ahead and get 2 buckets of water. Let's see. I've got some water out here. And then, you know what? Where are my shears? There they are. I'm just going to go out here, and I believe there was a brown sheep still running around over here. Because originally he had been in our sheep pen here. So let me actually go ahead and grab him and throw him back in there. Hello, sheepy. Let's just grab you here. You can go back with us over here. And the rest of the colors that we need, we can easily get those from the from the flowers that come with Botania. The Botania flowers can be used for that. Now let's see, how many did I get? So I got 2. That's not a lot, but it's what 2 less that I have to make going this way. And I am going to need quite a bit of wool for this, and I'm going to go ahead and do the wool instead of the clay. I'll use the clay for something else. Oh, thank you for eating already. Let's see. So we've got enough for 2 of the portals, because each one takes 8, I believe it is. Though I think I'm going to make a large stand-up one. Let's see. Okay, so I should have all the flowers in here, and then I just need the... There's a pestle and mortar. And then I believe the other one is a mortar and pestle from Pam's Harvest Craft. So I should definitely have enough dye for everything here. Let's go into... not the ender pouch, but we need the flower pouch. Let me see if I have any dye left anywhere. Oh, you know what? Let's put that out there too, the Black Lotus. Okay, I don't think anything in there can be turned into dye. And in here we have blue, so we're going to need 2 of these. And anything else here? Okay, we've got... yellow, and it's just primary colors. Thankfully, you don't need the secondary colors like pink. Let's see. And we're gonna need to do it twice. So let's go ahead and make sure we're getting enough of the dyes we need. Okay, that's good for 2 to start with. Is the poppy 1 or 2? Okay, the poppy's only good for 1 now. The dandelion is good for 1. So let's grab another poppy and another dandelion. I believe the rose is good for 2. What else do I have in here that's colors? Peony? I'm not sure what color a peony gives. But it has to be a primary color. So let's go with this. Dandelion. Poppy. And I'll put those... Oh, we'll put them in the middle. Okay, then we need... what does peony give? Pink? We don't need pink. So we'll put that there. You can hear the blazes under the ground there, having fun. Let's see. We're going to need... Let's put those away. Lime? No. We need... We've got yellow, blue... Don't think we need orange, do we? Let's double check. White, brown, green, yellow, red, black, and blue. Green? Okay, we're gonna need... Oh, you know what? I actually have cactus. I can make cactus green. So we'll use the cactus to make the cactus green. The brown, I think, is probably the only one that I'm really going to have to use the flowers for. And I believe it's just putting that in there and then floral brown powder. So we're going to need 1 more brown out of here. Okay, so then we'll put our brown flower back in there. Let's see, lilac. I don't think lilac is going to work. What does lilac become? Oh wow, lavender quartz, that's nice. Yeah, see, we don't need magenta. So let's go back inside, and we'll go upstairs, and I should have some ink sacs for the black. Yes, so 1, 2 of you for the black, and then we'll get 1 bone for the white. And so we just need some green. Where's some cactus? It should be over here. I'll drop that off in there. Cactus. There we are. 2 of you. And since I put in an energized smelter here, so that I don't have to use charcoal in an oven to smelt like 1 or 2 items. Because of the extra efficiency of the netherrack furnaces, they give like instead of 8 items cooked per piece of fuel, you get 16. So that was just kind of a waste of power if I wasn't using it all. All right, so blue, black, red, yellow. Blue, black, red, yellow, and then white, brown, and green. Where's the other green one? Come on. There you are. Okay, so we are ready to do this.